Okay, so March is here. That means the official start of spring is right around the corner, but yet Mother Nature is warming up. If you're looking around your perennial gardens, you're noticing the grass has maybe got a little bit of green to it. The perennials are just starting to sprout. So let's discuss what you should be thinking about doing right now to make sure you're off to as great a start as possible. Okay, so let's talk about lawns. Lawns are the biggest thing we're going to start getting a lot of questions about right now. And it is early March, and everybody gets antsy. They want to green up the grass. Grass is still, for the most part, dormant, and many of you are going to start getting into panic because of how bad the grass looks. I always say, just stay relaxed. It's never supposed to look the greatest at this time of year. It's been through the winter. The plants are dormant. You can see a lot of dirt in there. But now is not the time to be thinking about overseeding or seeding the grass. Yes, if you have bad spots in your grass, you're going to want to seed those areas, but hold off. It's way too cold for that. The only thing we're thinking about doing now is I'm testing the soil and doing a soil analysis, take samples, send it out to university, find out exactly chemically what's going on in that soil. Specifically, I'm looking for pH, and that is the biggest driver on the health of a lawn. The pH wants to be around 6.5. Much higher than that or much lower than that, you could be putting all the fertilizer down in the world. Grass doesn't even know it exists. It's just bound up in a form that it can't utilize. So testing your pH and getting a good dose of lime is probably the most important thing to be doing now. Lime is not like fertilizer. Fertilizer you can put down today, it gets watered in, the grass knows it's there, it's taking that up and using it. However, lime takes like a month or so for it to even start doing any good. Now there are products that we carry called fast-acting lime that speed up that process. They allow you to put down 1 bag of lime for 5,000 square feet. But if you're used to using old pelletized lime, even customers that put down lime many times don't put down anywhere near enough. If you're anywhere in southern Rhode Island, our pH of our soil is usually very acidic. That means you routinely, when I get these soil tests back, I need to put down 1 bag of pelletized lime per 1,000 square feet of lawn. We're used to grabbing 1 bag of fertilizer, spreading it over the whole yard, being done. No, that means if you have an acre of grass and you want to really try to correct your pH, you've got to be putting down like 45 bags of lime. That's where the fast-acting limes came in. So start with the conversation, come out and talk about what size lawn your is what your yard, how big your yard is, and then proper applications of lime is the only thing we're doing right now, and the lawn will thank you for it. Now, as far as the flower beds, the biggest thing for the flower beds is just clean it up. When you walk around, you're going to see the remnants from all the perennials from last year. Just give a good sanitation in the yard. Rake up, sweep up the old leaf debris, cut back any perennials that you didn't in the fall. Now's a great time to divide those perennials. But assuming that your garden is overall pretty happy and everything did really well last year, you just want to give it an upper hand, then really we're thinking about 2 different things. 1, sanitation, and then some good slow release organic fertilizer. Early March right now is still a bit early because we could still get frost or some freezing temperatures. So we're doing compost. If my soil is poor or I'm really trying to improve the overall quality of my soil, which then just helps everything grow, I'm spreading some nice either cow manure compost or preferably the lobster compost from coast of Maine is my go-to for everything. So if I'm really trying to change the soil and improve it, I'm focusing on composting. And then another week or 2 from now, when we really start warming up on a regular basis, then I'm getting into some good old-fashioned organic fertilizers to slowly improve the nutrients of the soil. Outside of that, that's all that needs to be done right now. It's a great time. Clean up the yards, get the lime down, start thinking about preparing for your summer projects or for spring projects. Right now, you don't want to be doing too much because it can actually set your plants back. Fertilize, clean. That's it. And then maybe prune up. We'll talk about other tasks later. Hope that helps. Take care.